going to begin with a new topic, which is intervals. Now, intervals is something which you will be using in your standard 11th as well as in your standard 12th. Okay, I'll just write down. Okay, now there are 4 types of intervals. 4 types. The first type is open interval. Second is closed interval. Third is semi-open interval, and fourth is semi-closed interval. Okay, so first we are going to see open interval. Now, in order to understand open interval, we are going to see the number line, real number line. Okay, suppose if I have 2 points, say 0 and say 2. Okay, and if I say that my value of x lies between 0 and 2. Okay, suppose x is here, or x can take any value between 0 and 2. If I want to represent this in the form of interval, then I'll write it like 0, 2. Okay, and we make use of open bracket over here. Okay, now what does open bracket indicate over here? Now, x can take values between 0 and 2, but x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 2. Okay, x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 2, and x lies between 0 and 2. For example, x can be 0.15, x can be 1.99999, but x is not equal to 2 in that case. Understanding? So that is your open interval. If I want to represent this in the form of set builder, okay, set builder method, then how am I going to write this? I'll write it as a set of all x such that x, by the way, this is called as real number line, correct? Real number line. So x belongs to real numbers, and now we are excluding 0 and 2, right? So that is why we are going to write 0 less than x less than 2. Okay, this means what? X is lying between 0 and 2, but x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 2. Clear? Open interval is denoted by open bracket or round bracket 0, 2. This is also called as round bracket. Fine? Now, coming to closed intervals. Simple way. Closed interval is denoted by square bracket. For example, I'll take the same example 2, 0, 2. Okay. Now, in this case, the concept is same. X is lying between 0 and 2. But over here, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2. Okay. In this case, x becomes equal to 0 and x can become equal to 2 as well. So that is why if I want to represent it in set builder form, I'll write it x such that x belongs to real number and less than equal to x less than equal to 2. Okay, only less than equal to will come over here. That is the difference in closed interval. Okay, closed intervals we denote it by square brackets. This is called as square bracket. Okay, now coming to semi-open. Okay, semi-open, the word itself says semi means half. It should be half open. If it is half open, then obviously half should be closed, right? So if I want to represent semi-open, supposingly over here, so I'll write it as open 0, 2 closed. Okay, I'll read it as semi-open interval 0, 2 because it is starting with an open interval with a round bracket. That is why we call it as semi-open. Alright. For this, in terms of set builder, how are you going to write? Acha, is x equal to 0 in this case?
No.
No. Okay. Is x equal to 2 in this case?
Yes.
Correct. Right? So how will you write semi-open interval in set builder form? X and
0 is
less than equal to will come, or only less than sign will come? Perfect. Less than x, and over here less than equal to 2, because x can take value 2 as well. Okay, that is your semi-open. Okay, what about semi-closed? How should it look like? Starting square bracket. Perfect. So I'll write it as square 0, 2. Okay, over here, acha, it is semi-closed. So should close bracket come here? Yes? No. Since it is semi-closed, it will start with a square bracket, but it will end with round bracket. Okay. So in that case, is x equal to 0?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is x equal to 2? No. Then how will I write it in set builder form? And one by one. Less than, okay, less than equal to x. Okay. So these are 4 types of intervals, and we have seen that in set builder form also, we have seen that in bracket form also. Hope this is really clear for you all. Okay. Open interval means, do we include the points or we exclude the points? Exclude meaning we don't consider those 2 points, okay, but we consider the points lying between those 2 points. Example here, if I say x belongs to open interval 0, 2, means what? X will not take up values 0 and 2, but x will lie between 0 and 2. Okay. If I say x belongs to closed interval 0, 2, it will mean what? X can be equal to 0, x can be equal to 2, and x can be between 0 and 2, it can take up any value. Okay. Likewise, if I say x belongs to semi-open in the sense x will not be equal to 0, but x can be equal to 2, okay, and x can lie between, x can take up any values between 0 and 2. Perfect. And likewise semi-closed starts with a closed bracket, okay, and over here if I say x belongs to closed 0, 2, then
X belongs to 0, not
perfect, x is equal to 0, x is not equal to 2, and x can take any value between 0 and 2. Alright, I'll give you some examples. If I say x belongs to closed interval 3, 8, what does it mean? 1 second, I'll ask one by one. Amit.
Ma'am, it will x is a real number.
Acha, can you tell me in those form?
Ma'am, x such that x is a real number.
Okay, x is a real number, and
3 less equal
perfect, x
less equal
8. Perfect, good. Okay, so very nice. Sit. So x can take up values 3 and 8. Alright, and obviously x can take any values between those 2 values. Alright, so Deepak, if I say x belongs to how are you going to read this?
3 less than
How are you going to read this?
x such that x
How are you going to read this?
x belongs to
What kind of interval is this?
semi-open.
Semi-open. So x belongs to semi-open interval 3, 4. Okay, how are you going to read this? X belongs to semi-open interval 3, 4. Perfect. So how are you going to write in that form? 3
less than
x
less than equal to 4.
less than equal to 4. Perfect. Okay. Next, Vaishnavi. If I write x belongs to How are you going to read this?
X belongs to semi-closed interval.
Semi-closed interval values
4,
4, 8. Okay, and how are you going to write in this form?
4 less than equal to
Perfect.
X and less than equal less than 8.
Less than 8. Okay, what do you mean by less than equal to?
Means equal भी हो सकता है.
Okay, it can be equal to 4, but can it be equal to 8 here? No. Good. Fine. So, for intervals, you will always keep in mind the real number line. Okay, always you will keep in mind the real number line, and then only you will define your define it in set builder form. For example, if I say x belongs to 6, infinity. Okay, open interval 6, infinity. So if I see that on the real number line, I'll have a 0.6 here, and infinity means positive infinity. We don't know the value, right? So infinity it will go on. Correct. So if I want to represent this in the form of set builder, then I'll obviously write it. It is a set of all x such that x belongs to real number and
6 less than 6.
okay, 6 less than x less than infinity. Okay. Actually, we avoid this term here. Now, what do we mean? If I say x belongs to 6, infinity. Okay, logically, if you think, it is a value which lies between 6 and infinity, but it is obviously not equal to 6 and not equal to infinity. Means I can also write this as x is strictly greater than 6. Can I write this like this thing in this form? X is strictly greater than 6. See, because infinite value we don't know. We don't know which is the last value on the number line. Correct? So, whenever infinity term comes for y'all, you can write it as x greater than 6. Instead of writing it in this form, you will write it as x greater than 6. Okay? This is specifically when your x will belong to open interval 6, infinity. Okay, likewise, if I say x belongs to minus infinity, 6. So, on the number line, minus infinity, obviously it will come on the left hand side. We don't know that value as well. Correct? So, if for x belongs to 6, infinity, I have written x is greater than 6. So, for minus infinity, 6, what should I write?
Less than 6.
X is?
Less than 6.
Perfect. X is strictly less than 6. Okay, so that positive infinity and negative infinity, that thing will not come in your set builder method. 100% clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you 1 or 2 more examples. Okay, you just tell me what should we do. Okay, if I write x belongs to 8, infinity. 8, infinity. So in set builder form, what are you going to write?
X belongs to R.
X belongs to R and
X is strictly greater than
X is
greater than
greater than or greater than equal to? Greater than equal to, because you are also including 8. X can take up value 8 here. See, semi-closed means what? That particular value x can consider that value, right? So इसीलिए इधर पे आएगा x is greater than equal to 8. Okay, since it is going till positive infinity. All right. Again, if I have x belongs to negative infinity, negative 4, then in set builder form, what should we do? X belongs to real number and
X less than equal to
less than equal to negative 4. Perfect. X is less than equal to negative 4. Okay. So that is how you are going to represent your intervals in set builder form and vice versa. If you are given in set builder form, you can represent it in interval form in this way. Okay.